training at Gateshead FC, a club in English football's fifth tier. Most of the squad are local, some failed to make the grade at Premiership neighbours Newcastle. And the feeling is that homegrown talent's losing out to overseas imports.
A club like Newcastle can go and bring players in from anywhere, so for local lads, it's tough, obviously.
The foreign players have done great for the Premier League itself and for football, but you know, I know for a fact there's a lot of good British players that are just waiting for a chance.
On the other side of the River Tyne, this bookshop's a homage to all things Newcastle. Chris Waugh covers the club for the local paper. He says it's long relied on European players and that 6 of today's squad wouldn't be there if current EU rules changed.
Martin Dubravka, who's from Slovakia, Jose Perez, who Newcastle signed as a 21-year-old, he's Spanish, 2 other Spaniards.
With Brexit looming, the 2 biggest bodies in English football have differing views on what it should mean for the Premiership.
The Premier League would see Brexit as an opportunity to liberalise the whole of the transfer system, and basically then they could sign players on a similar basis to they do from the EU but all over the world. The FA are not necessarily 100% against that, but what the FA would like in return is that Newcastle and other Premier League teams would have to have a higher proportion of players who were so-called homegrown.
Fans too have their own preferred versions of the future.
We've been relegated twice over the last few seasons, so it'll be quite nice to see some young English players come through.
European players have been massively important. It's just going to be an absolute nightmare after Brexit.
Brexit's the idea of idiots, so if it would go away, it would be absolutely perfect. On the other hand, there's always a dream of having 11 Geordies playing for Newcastle, and that would be great.
In football, as in life, Brexit continues to prove divisive.